Hello, guys. Welcome back. So, Miss Aubrey O'Day was hospitalized after the Diddy Netflix documentary. If you guys are not aware, you know that Aubrey O'Day, she was a part of Danity Kane group, a group which Sean Diddy Combs had a TV show about on MTV, making the band. So Aubrey O'Day was a part of that group, and one of Sean Diddy Combs' accuser basically filed a lawsuit saying that she witnessed Diddy, and I think it was one of his bodyguards or producer assaulting Aubrey O'Day. But Aubrey's saying she has no consciousness of such action ever happening to her. She's saying she doesn't know if it happened or not. But then I say it could have happened because if you remember Lil Rod lawsuit, Lil Rod would talk about drinking with Diddy, waking up feeling sore. So it could have happened and Aubrey is not remembering anything. But anywho, Aubrey saying ever since that Diddy documentary, she has been sick. She said that she had an appearance which she had to cancel. She said she was taken to the ER Wednesday experiencing vertigo, fever, dizziness, migraines, chills, vomiting all night. And she said it was all as a result of watching 50 Cent documentary. I don't know. I've always gotten the weird vibe that something happened to Aubrey O'Day. Or maybe she has experienced something because this is trauma, This is like, if you've ever had anxiety and you know that some things triggers the anxiety, when you're in that territory, anything that's familiar, anything that's reminiscent of it, it triggers it. And that is what happened to her. So she made a post on Instagram. She says, "My loves, I am so sorry. I've become extremely sick and physically cannot make tonight's show as I'm in the ER." That's what she's saying. She says, "I've been fighting it all day, spinning around in my head, trying to find any way to make this work. But being sick is being sick. It's completely out of my control. My heart is broken, but I never want to let you down. I know the girls will give you an incredible performance tonight, and I promise I'll be back with you the second my body lets me." Aubrey. So she's letting her followers know that she's going to be back with them the moment that her body allows her to. She said watching everything. So TMZ saying that she had a discussion with them, and what she told them is that watching everything from Netflix unfold publicly, seeing parts of a world that she only knew from inside her own limited lens, was like living it again. I knew that's what was going on with her. She said, "But this time with the context and truth outside of me, I didn't think it would traumatize me the way it did. But watching the pieces line up from a distance outside of myself has felt like my nervous system was reliving everything with more clarity than I ever even asked for." I think Aubrey is holding on to a lot of stuff. I honestly think so. And I think that she's holding on to it because she believes that's the best way for her to survive, when chances are it could be, as well as maybe not. But I do hope that she's getting therapy. I do hope she's going to therapy. And if she wasn't, she would. And if she was, and it stopped, no, it would be a good time for her to resume getting therapy, because what she's saying here is very dangerous for her. But sending Aubrey prayers, hugs, and love. Hope that she, finds her feet on more solid grounds. I can only imagine what she's going through, sending her hugs and prayers. But I feel as though Aubrey has things that she's battling with, and she might not be ready to say it publicly, and she doesn't even need to say it. Like, she doesn't need to tell the public whatever she has going on. She does not need to do that. She just needs to work on herself, work on her mental health, and that's just the most important thing. But anywho, guys, let me know what's your take. Leave your comment below, and we're gonna talk some more in the comment section. Peace.